Hey friends, welcome to today's little screen share walkthrough. My name's Nicholas Trevillian. If we haven't met yet, you can call me Nicky T. And today I want to break down my solve and serve client magnet funnel that has generated over 10,000 leads and generated $1 million of revenue. For years I was trying to study these funnels and lead magnets and what people were doing, and I never could get like a straight answer. And so my goal at today's real screen share is just to give you my answer. Is this perfect? No, it works for me. But I want to give you the whole process, the whole breakdown here. I thought this visual was kind of cool. I'm a visual learner, and maybe you can learn something from this. And I really hope you can. So I don't believe that you need a better morning routine. You need to be more disciplined on your diet and all that stuff, which it's all important. What you need is leads to grow your business. I think a lot of people are rushing to create more content or create a podcast and use the clips, which is all great, and I do it all. But that doesn't really move the needle in my business much. It creates me a brand. But what all business owners need is they need qualified leads. I want you to look at your business right now. If you had another 4 or 5 like quality prospects to work with, you'd probably be crushing your goals, headed into the weekend, all pumped up. You'd be hitting your income goals. And how do I know this? Because most business owners that I talk to, they're just posting content again and again and again on social media, hoping something's going to change. And you're trying AI, and maybe you turned yourself into an action figure like we all did. Yeah, I did all that stuff, but that doesn't move the needle in my business. And even people look at my Instagram today. Like if you come over here to my Instagram, a lot of people think like, oh, Nicky T, like your Instagram is where all your leads come from. No, let me show you real fast. This is not where my leads come from. They look at my content videos, or they'll see a clip of me like here on stage, and they think that this is what moves the needle in my business. It doesn't, believe it or not. And I want to be frank with you about that. And I spent years chasing these badass emotional videos and quotes and telling a story about my life, and what I found was a lot of that really didn't move the needle. And that's where this comes from. And I'm really passionate about this because this is actually how I really build a business, how I generate leads, how we fill our live events, how I help clients grow. And you're going to get it right now. So if you want to take a snapshot of this, grab a pen and a pad. I have nothing to sell you in this training other than a really cool system that works for me. This funnel, we've been running for the past 48 hours. I'll show you real fast. It's generated, let me see, we just got another one, 73 leads. So I've generated, you can see 70 right there. Let me see, 70. This has generated 73 leads on this funnel in the past 48 hours. And so it's real time. This is how I've built a business. So here's how it works and how you can work it. In essence, everything starts with you creating a lead magnet. I have one right here. Let me show you guys what my new lead magnet is. It's how to start a podcast right from your iPhone. It's a huge, in-depth 33-page guide. I got one here on the computer so you can see it a little bit better. But I wrote this guide. It's a big, badass guide. What your lead magnet has to do is solve a very specific problem. You can see the whole guide there. It has to solve a very specific problem that your target market is facing. For example, let's say a personal trainer. Instead of a personal trainer going on Instagram and bragging about themselves and getting a shirtless six-pack photo of them, which is what they think that they need to do, what you need to do is create a lead magnet that is the ultimate protein recipe shake, or the ultimate 5 things that they need to do to lose 10 pounds or whatever. But what has to happen is you have to create a lead magnet. See, everything in this funnel is about you solving problems. And I'm not talking a BS AI generated, ChatGPT fake guide. I'm talking a real guide that you believe in. Like if you look at this guide, I give you the microphones I use. I give you how to get on Apple, how to get on Spotify. I give you how to record on Zoom. I give you my entire script for podcast. I give it all. I teach you how to use AI and get clips. It's super, super good. What that's doing is that's solving a problem for somebody that wants to create more content. Done. It's solved. It's out of the way. There's no more guesswork. And this is what your guide is supposed to do. It's supposed to solve and serve your target market. Give them something that's so good it solves a problem now, right? And so your guide could be a PDF. It could be a checklist. It could be a quick training, a walkthrough. Like this could be turned into a lead magnet if it's good. And that's the thing you have to hear me say is it has to solve their problem and be really, really good. Then what has to happen is you have to record a 60-second, as I call it, social media TV commercial. I'll share with you what one of those looks like. you trying to create more content for social media? Let me share with you why starting a podcast would be the coolest thing ever. And doing it right on your iPhone would be even cooler, right? So guys, quite literally hot off the presses, that is the... So that's me outside of FedEx Kinko's. I got that printed a few days ago. And we recorded that 60-second video right there. That 60-second video drives people to get the lead magnet. We, in the video, offer them to get the lead magnet. In the lead magnet, we have to get them to opt in for that and get their contact information. I'll show you what that looks like. So in that video, we invite them to go to this website right here to download the lead magnet. I use Kajabi to build my funnels. That's where I build my funnels from. But you have to, in essence, get somebody to contact you. If you don't have a website, you could do this with Facebook instant forums right inside of Meta Ads. So the 60-second commercial offers them the lead magnet. You talk to your target market. You talk to them about the problem that you can solve. And this is why this is called a client magnet, because when you start solving their problem, they raise their hand and go, ooh, 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 I want that thing. Well, if somebody wants that thing, they're raising their hand because some part of them wants to solve the ultimate big problem. If you gave a guide as a personal trainer on how to lose, and this isn't all for personal trainers, just an easy analogy, is, hey, here's how you lose 5 pounds in the next 5 days. Well, somebody probably has a goal to lose 25 pounds, right, over the top. And so what has to happen is you have to get their contact information, whether that's name, phone number, email address. You could get their city, you could get their address. Then what has to happen is you have to follow up with those leads and nurture them via the phone, via text, via email, depending on your process. And then you nurture those leads to convert them into a sale. And I'm trying to simplify a long, long, long process that took me years to figure out. Then what has to happen? You have to take that 60-second video. So see, if you look at this video right here, I think I threw that up on my IG story. It didn't do much, right? So most people think they're just going to post this randomly to their Instagram following, TikTok following, Facebook following, and they're going to blow up. And that's not the reality for me. Maybe you're cooler than I am. I've never gone viral. So what I have to do is I have to leverage the power of Meta. So that video right there is running to an audience of 112 million people right now, which is absolutely bonkers. The thing that I want you to understand is there are 5.25 billion users of social media on a daily basis. Your target demographic is out there. And just because you only have 500 or 2,500 followers doesn't mean that there's not 250,000, 500,000, 1 million people that have the problem that you solve. And I want you to look at that like on a real ocean level, like, hey, there's an ocean of people out there. And what in essence your lead magnet is meant to do is meant to bring in those people. So you put your lead magnet in front of your target market. You're talking about the problem that your lead magnet solves in your video, and they're going to raise their hand and want that. And so we run that to our target market with Meta Ads. So that video you just saw right there, filmed right on my iPhone, no fancy production. This is on my iPhone. I edit it in CapCut. Those are where you see the little things flying over. That's CapCut. I uploaded that to Meta. And Meta is showing that to my target demographic that has that problem. See, the thing I want you to understand is when you record a video talking about the problem that your lead magnet solves, this is why it's called Solve and Serve, the algorithm is hearing what you're saying in your video, then matching that with who? Your target demographic that has that problem. And so you can run ads. I think I'm at like $50 per day, $100 per day, nothing crazy. And then that is what generates us the leads. And then, yes, it's a long-term game, and that's where we're going to send them more emails and send them text messages and follow up trying to nurture those sales. But guys, this is my exact process. It's how I've generated, like I said, 10,000 plus leads with lead magnets. I think lead magnets are the coolest and most fun thing ever. And what they're doing is why I call it Solve and Serve, is you're truly helping people. You're truly helping them solve their problems and showing that you want to serve them as a community moving forward. And I just like this because I get to be a really cool person, give really cool advice. I don't have to pump my chest like King Kong on social media trying to be braggadocious. I can literally just go, hey, are you struggling with this problem? Boom. So like, what am I doing right now? I am solving and serving. Hey, are you struggling to get leads? Yeah, boom, solved, brother. No questions asked. Here we freaking go. And what the goal of this entire process is meant to do, see, this is a nurture video. You might have even got an email from me that said, go watch this video. So you might have come off of one of my lead magnets. Heck, you might have even got my new podcast form, and you're here now. This is where I serve you. I'm serving you really good content to show you that, yes, I know how to generate leads on social media, and I want to help you. So I want you to imagine your clients getting a lead magnet that helps them or a training video that helps them. And what the Solve and Serve strategy is meant to do is show them up front that you can help them, then invite them to move forward and serve them on their journey moving forward. We solve, we serve. You see my idea there? That's why I called it Solve and Serve. And so guys, that's my entire process. I hope you've learned something from this. Yeah. Now you might watch this and you might be like, Nick, I got some questions, brother. I want to chat with you about my own marketing. I would love to chat with you. This is where I can serve you. Right below this video, whether you're on YouTube or on my website, I'll put a button to my book a call calendar. It's callwithnickit.com. And you can come over here and schedule a time for you and I to chat next week. It'll be free. It'll be very laid back. I'm a San Diego surfer. My Padres are on here in about an hour. You can see the surfboard behind me. And I would love to chat with you more about your marketing. I would love to, more importantly, guide you through rolling out this system into your business. See, what I want to do is I want to teach you to create content for social media that actually solves problems for your clients and creates a following and a community. Then I want to teach you how to record one of these exact 60-second commercials to your own lead magnet. I want to help you build out a sales funnel around that. I want to teach you to nurture those leads and close some sales. And then I want to be there to guide you the entire process. This is what I do for business owners now. I have a community, part of my inner circle. We meet on Zoom twice per week. Once you pay your fee to get inside of the community, you're in for life. We sell lifetime access to that. You can finance that for as low as like $200 per month right now. So we try to meet you where you're at and be able to help you grow your business. See, guys, I've been at this a long time, and I can only walk my talk and show you what I'm doing in my business. I taught you the free stuff. If you'd like to get my help, more one-on-one, want my opinion on stuff, a free call doesn't cost you anything. Hop on, you kind of fill out who you are. You tell me about your target market. You give me your social media handles, and we'll chat. Not everybody qualifies for my program. I'm looking for business owners that are serious about growing on social media, and you need to have some money to invest in ads. There's just no way around that. I don't believe in organic. I don't believe the viral gods will bless you. I don't. Maybe you have been blessed by the viral gods. I've never had it. I'm not a hot chick. I don't go viral. And so this is my way of actually building a real business that's consistent and generates consistent leads to the tune of 70 leads in less than 48 hours. And I think I could show you how to do that in your business too. So if you know what you're talking about, you got a heart to serve, you got some 5-star reviews, I want to chat with you more, but I hope you learned something from this. Feel free to take a snapshot of what I just gave you guys. It took me years to figure this out, hundreds of thousands of dollars of testing, and you got it on a laid back. It's Friday afternoon, 4:40. Like I said, my Padres are on. I hope you learned something. It's a beautiful day in San Diego. I'm taking the puppy on a walk. If you did learn something, if this is on YouTube or something, drop me a little comment, say what's up. I've shifted a lot of my focus from build a brand and personal branding, which is all good and great, to really helping you get leads on social media, because this is what I've always ran behind the scenes. And I'm inviting you into this world now with me more, giving you some more free content like this. So hopefully you learned something, and we will talk to you guys soon. Bye.